Good evening. I'm Meg.
Oh.
And I'm Jeremy Dalton. Our main headlines tonight.
Hello. Welcome to... this is kind of scary. Hold on. Oh, wait. This is kind of... Oh, I like that. Not for broadcast. That's what we're playing. Sorry. That, kind of scared me at the beginning. I don't know anything about this game. Okay, these people talk too much. Content not installed. Gizmo, that's just what I put in. Okay, hold on. What is all this? Without the stress, viewers are very forgiving. No, I want them to be like... Okay, yeah. Oh, this is difficulty. Okay, yeah, broadcaster. Normal difficulty, right? This thing is loud. Y'all need to turn on this TV.
That's all coming up on tonight's National Nightly News.
Oh, I gotta turn this down. Oh, my ears. I think it'll be okay for y'all, right? Oh, who is that? Oh. What? I'm so good. Okay, we're getting right into it. I don't know what we're doing, how to play, what this game's about. I just know... Turn right. Okay, this is creepy.
Call for you. I'm just putting it through. All right, mate. Dave here. Listen, I know you've only come in to clean up the place, but I've got a bit caught up, so you're going to have to run the news tonight. Now, don't worry. It's not hard, and I'm going to stay on the phone and help you. First, I'm going to give you a quick tour of the broadcast room,
Five
so
Nights at
if you're not
Freddy's.
doing it already, look forwards towards all those screens.
Oh, what is that? Oh.
Right, look up at the top. That
Oh, he's in my right
colour bar
ear.
is your audience. You want to keep the viewers going up and not down.
This? Oh!
Underneath that, you've got the screens. The one on the right is the broadcast screen. That's what
Okay.
the viewers are seeing at home. It's only a couple of seconds behind the master screen there in the middle. That's the one you control. Now,
Okay.
the four small screens on the left show the different signals coming from the studio, and you can choose between them using the numbered buttons on the vision mixer at the bottom left. Don't worry, I'll talk you through it and you'll pick it up in no time. Now, have a look
There's
to
a
your
cake
left.
sale going on. My left?
These plugs control everything in the studio.
city's
I've left
pretty.
them set up for you, so provided you haven't fiddled with them, all you have to do now is throw the master trip switch and we're in business. Once
Well,
you've got the power on, face the front again.
it's kind of like dystopian at the same time out there. It doesn't look very pretty. Wait, what did he say? Throw the switch? I wasn't listening. Can we turn the fan on? It's hot in here. The fan don't even work. Oh. Turn it to me? Hello? What's the point? Fuck that
You can
fan.
see on the broadcast screen that we're in the end titles for the show before us.
Yeah.
Fortunately, they go on for fucking
There's
ages,
just-
so there's plenty of time for me to
I
explain.
was just finna...
Oh, right, okay,
Say
they're
it
over, so
was
we haven't got long
going
now
on
till
for
the
a while.
broadcast. Right, quickly, mate, look down under the desk. You can see a
Under?
load of videotapes on the left. They're your adverts. Pick any three and load them into the machines on the right. When you've done that, look up to the front again.
That's followed at 8 p.m. by award-winning documentary series.
Okay. Now what do I do?
Looks at the history of the knee-length.
Right, won't be long now till the signal starts coming through from the station. Stay on your toes. All the bigwigs are in tonight because of the election.
Hope
so
they
we
like the
better not
Salad
make any
Weekly.
mistakes.
Movie, The Freedom.
When you get the signal, select screen 1 with the vision mixer and we're ready to go.
Prawn and mayonnaise?
You know, seafood makes me cry.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I thought it might increase our viewing figures.
Every day. You offer me prawns every day.
10 seconds, everybody.
Oops.
You're trying to kill me.
Too early.
Sis, going
Too
on.
early.
4.
It's time to join Jeremy.
Oops.
Good evening. I'm Jeremy Donaldson.
Oh, wait, no, it's on the right side. Okay, we're good.
We're all good.
Never mind.
It's going to be the throw to the news titles on screen 2. There'll be a
What?
countdown, but I'll count you in as well. Just relax, mate. It's all gravy.
Buys Honest Andy's Totally Independent and corners the flowered market.
Oh my gosh, there's so much talking.
Sports fans everywhere celebrate as popular footballer Johnny Hams leaves wins Sports Personality of the Year.
Okay.
And a spoonful of sugar. Megan will be chatting with movie
Can you
star
shut up? You're
Lawrence
talking too
Blunderclatch
much.
about his new movie, The Medicated. And, of
Oh, they
course,
like that, The
we'll be going
Medicated.
live to Advance headquarters to hear what the leaders of this fledgling party have to say.
Okay,
on
okay,
their
I'm ready.
historic victory.
Right. Button
That's all
2
coming up on
in
tonight.
3,
National
2,
Nightly News.
1. Nah, lovely, mate.
Perfect.
Next thing is to throw back to Jeremy with button 1 when that globe in the middle shrinks down and vanishes.
Okay. Okay, I got this, y'all. I'm like a great newscaster. I think I'd prefer my job as a janitor, though. Yeah, National Nightly News with Jeremy Donaldson.
Switch to screen
Oh,
1.
oh.
Now, lovely, mate.
Boom!
The
I'm
victory
so good
was
at
a decisive
this.
win for Advance.
We often get a bit of interference around this time, mate. Keep your eye on the machine at the bottom right. Use that slider that's flashing or your scroll wheel to move the wave up and down, keeping the green bit in the white bit.
But critics have accused him of a severe lack of actual
Oh.
policies and of being deliberately vague. The opposition
Deliberately
parties
vague.
have all conceded defeat to Advance's overwhelming mandate, but have yet to appear publicly.
Wait, I haven't been listening to what he's saying. I feel like it's super
It's going
important.
well. All you've got to do now is play the advert at the end of the segment. Make sure you don't play it too early or we'll all get fired. Now the clock at the top is counting you down to the advert. When it reaches 0, press one of the 3 play ad buttons over there at the bottom right. I normally play the first one at the first break and so on, but you can play them in any order you want. I'll count you into it as well, but keep your eye on the clock.
To hear the co-leader's acceptance speech.
And 3, 2, 1, advert.
1 minute back, everybody.
Jeremy, I need you
Wait,
to
what
see-
happened? I was trying to listen to the...
Snatch is running late.
Oh, I thought I'd ask him about the
Oh,
election.
don't watch the ad. Don't watch the ad.
Confuse him with any big words.
Okay.
That's the same policy we use with you.
I thought that was our little secret.
It's all right. He doesn't remember anything I tell him.
I'm deeply uncomfortable with your burgeoning friendship.
Beat you.
Yeah.
Build your collection
Is that him?
week by week, and very soon
Wicked. We made it to the first ad break. You're doing great, mate. But this is where it starts getting a bit trickier. This next sequence is what we call a multicam sequence. 'Cause you're gonna
That's a
be
really
cutting
good
between
salad.
multiple cameras to keep things interesting. A lot of it's down to personal taste, but
Needs
here's
more
3
ranch.
good rules of thumb.
Okay.
1. Try and keep the shot on whoever is doing the talking. 2. Don't stay on the same shot for too long. 10 seconds
Yeah.
at the most.
Okay.
So if you're on the person who's talking, try and throw in the odd reaction shot or pull out to the wide shot for a bit just to keep it interesting. 3. Don't stay on reaction shots for too long. A couple of seconds is usually enough. Then the audience want to see who's doing the talking, yeah?
There's so much talking!
It's not as complicated as it sounds. You've seen programs on television, haven't you? Make it look like those.
What? Guys, my brain is overblowing. It's just a tutorial, all this talking. I can't, dude, I can't do this. Oh my gosh.
In one selected now. No need to wait for the broadcast
Used to
to
get free
start.
salad.
Try and stay ahead, mate.
Quiet in the studio.
This is stressful.
Thank you so much. For...
Ah!
10 seconds, everybody.
this exclusive
He's rude.
for a limited time.
I'll remember that.
5, 4, 3.
The side eye. Oh wait, we're supposed to do something?
Welcome
Screen
back to the
one,
National
Jeremy.
Nightly News. Welcome back. Later we'll be hearing from...
Shut up! I was trying!
But first
Get
up,
ready to go to Megan on screen 4.
is here with a star of both stage and screen. Megan?
Thank you, Jeremy.
Okay.
Megan Wolf, culture correspondent. And today I have a guest who starred in everything from Shakespeare
Right,
to
go
the
to
shop
Blunderclatch
doctor.
on screen 3 when she says his
Joined
name.
today by none other than Lawrence Blunderclatch. Thank you so much for coming on.
Oh my
Okay.
dear. I do hope you believe me when I say
Ew!
that being with you here today.
Disgusting.
2 for the wide now.
May I say, having you here with us is among ours.
Right, now just try and stay on whoever's talking.
Your latest movie, which is called The Medicated.
The medicated, yes.
Wow, what was that like?
Well, as I said to Peter at the Rat, that's Peter Jensen, the director.
Give us a look at Megan's
He's a
reaction.
wonderful chap.
Lovely.
he
Now
really
back
is.
to Thunder Twat.
Worked with him on several movies, all terribly successful. I said to Peter, what a wild ride this has been. And
She's
Peter,
like, okay.
I really meant that.
Wow, That is fantastic. And
Oh,
am I
crap,
right in
wrong
saying
one.
that the character you play in this movie is quite an academic one?
Absolutely right. A scientist.
Was that a challenge at all?
What exactly are you implying? But seriously, yes, you're right. It was a complete departure from my last starring role when I played Sergeant Brock Rockman in Bullet Man. You'll remember that that was the true story of one soldier's fight for a love that surpasses all others. A love, of course, for freedom. I think it's grossed over $1 billion. But honestly, who's counting?
It's a role that saw you scoop 2 Best Actor awards, if I remember correctly.
It's so sweet of you to mention it. But I really am not in it for the awards, although those 3 little statues do take pride of place on my mantelpiece.
With all the others, I'm sure. So, if you're not doing it for the awards,
Crap, I should have stayed on
what is it
her.
then
Oh
that
well.
drives you?
That is a beautiful question, Megan, and not easy to answer. Like you, I'm afraid. Cut me, and I will bleed. And often, that's how it feels, doesn't it? Doesn't it? Bleeding, giving, suffering for one's audience. I suppose in the end, I do it for the difference it makes. I do it for the people that I inspire.
She looks so bored.
But most of all, I think I do it for the positive change that I can bring about in the world.
Okay, well, what was that positivity in the beginning?
Today, of course,
Yeah,
we're
you see
in
her
for some
face?
real change,
Exactly.
it looks like, in the coming few months. What do you make of this historic election result?
Oh, well. Well, now you're asking. Historic election result. Indeed. Historic is the word. Well, it's difficult, isn't it?
That was
Very
good. I got
difficult.
that. I got that.
I think I've always been quite clear that when it comes to politics, one should always strive to not fuck things up.
Shit, he swore. Oh, well, don't worry, he won't do it again.
I said fuck.
Shit, he did it again. Okay, don't panic. I'll explain how
I
to do the
censored.
swearing at the break.
Medicated, which opens next week.
Right,
around
they've swapped the shot of Jeremy on screen 1 for a VT of the movie clip. You'll
How?
get a countdown on the screen, but I'll just let Megan cue you in.
My character, Dr. Lance
Oh.
Hemlock, is faced with a decision that could affect humanity's very survival.
Exciting stuff. Let's take a look. Exciting stuff.
He's
Looks
talking
like Bloody
mess.
Clutch is losing it in
Why
the
is he so
studio,
mad?
but we ain't got time for that. There's more interference coming. It's a bit trickier this time, mate.
What's going
Use
on?
that little flashing joystick to the left of the knob, or hold down your middle mouse or Alt on your keyboard.
Wait.
And as the frequency changes,
Oh.
match it to the white bit by dragging right.
Oh,
I don't know that.
crap. I'm
Now
trying to
we're
pay
gonna
attention to
squash
what's
the
going on the right
frequency
side.
back by
He's
dragging
gone.
left.
He's gone.
We mustn't.
Okay, she's so obviously annoyed with him. And that other girl, is she taking her side? Is this another guest? Who is this? I think they're good. They're cool.
Jubbly,
They,
mate.
yeah.
Next, we're going to change the amplitude. Same as last time. Little joystick or hold Alt or middle mouse, and this time push upwards.
Weren't we already doing that?
But I didn't listen.
Push upwards. What do you mean push upwards?
Right, now let's match it back by going downwards.
Oh.
The virus. The sterility.
The virus.
This formula. This is the key.
Oh my gosh. This is kind of hard.
Perfect, mate.
Oh my gosh.
We have to
At the end of the clip, you'll want to play another ad. Remember to use the clock at the top to count you in.
Oh my gosh. Okay, let's watch the rest of this movie. What's happening? Oh, they're gonna cliffhang us. The medicated.
Right, I guess I better explain how to deal with bleeping out swear words.
Yeah.
As you've probably
I pushed the
noticed,
button.
The broadcast screen here is about 2 seconds behind the master screen here. When someone says a naughty word, the
Beep.
bleep button lights up like this. 2 seconds later, you'll hear that swear word going out on the broadcast, and you need to hold down the bleep button.
Oh, hold it down.
The space bar on your keyboard
I clicked
for as
it.
long as the swear word.
Oh, I'll probably do
lasts.
spacebar.
It
That would be
can
so much
take a bit
easier.
of practice getting used to hearing 2 things at once. Just stay calm and you'll get it.
It's
And
red.
if
It
you
goes
can't
red, so
tell
it's
when to
easy.
bleep, just above the button, you'll literally be able to see
Yeah,
the sound
you'll literally be
scrolling
able to see
by.
it.
All you gotta do is hold it down while the red
If
bit
they didn't
is
have
over
that,
the red line. Simple.
I'd be
Of course,
screwed.
if you do it by eye, you'll have to take your eye off the screens.
Yeah.
That's why real professionals do it by ear. Most people like to have the volume of the broadcast screen a little bit below the master screen. Let's set it now.
I don't like how you're in my right ear. Wait, what'd he say?
As you turn it up, you'll hear the advert getting louder. Good. You're set to start censoring. Like I say, it takes a little practice, but I'll try and help you through it. And
Oh, we
soon
can make
we'll
the
have you
thing shut
bleeping
up.
like a pro. Remember, button lights up, count 1, 2, and hold it down.
My new nationwide tour, Alan James is right.
Remember to select screen 1 now that you've got the feed. Don't wait for the broadcast to go live. That's too late. You can use the number buttons on your keyboard, 1 to 4.
Running the country.
Wait, what'd he say?
We've had worse. 5, 4, 3.
Oh, too
Welcome
early?
back. And
Wait.
I'm told we can now go live
No,
to
that was good,
Advance
that was good.
headquarters, where the two leaders, Peter Clement and Julia Salisbury, are about to make their acceptance address.
Oh shit, he's pissed. Get ready to bleep.
Go for it, Pat.
Okay, well, thank you all for coming, and, well,
This is hard,
where do
y'all.
I start? What a day.
They said we couldn't do
They
it.
certainly did.
Why is he
They
drinking?
used every dirty, low-down, lying, southern bastard trick they had against us. But you, the people,
Nice.
you saw right through their shite.
I'm sorry about the language there.
Sorry about that. I've had a couple of celebratory pints. Makes me coarser than a granny's fanny.
Memorably put.
Nailed it.
But to be honest, who can blame Peter for celebrating?
Exactly,
Throughout the campaign,
period.
you've heard
Party,
us say
party.
that Advance are not a political party. A party is what you have when things are going well. When the country is suffering, you don't need a party. You need a team. A team
Period.
that can change things. But today is day one of a new future.
You know, it's so tempting to go back to screen
Fair
1.
future. So perhaps we should all be celebrating.
Except for the rich. For them, the party's over. They shouldn't be celebrating. They
Okay.
should be putting their shitting pants on and opening their dusty checkbooks.
Again, colourfully put.
Hey,
but
he's speaking
not
facts
in
though.
action.
Hold on, we got some good
Before we
candidates
came out here
today.
to address the nation, we used our executive powers to pass the Assets and Wealth Act. Working with the tax office, we have produced a definitive list of every person in the country with wealth into the millions.
You know the sort of, probably you rather you don't. Because the likes of you and me.
Is there something with these green indicators that I should do?
Tomorrow, we will be introducing
Oh,
a
they
sweeping
are,
reform of
okay.
the tax system in this country. No more hiding wealth offshore, no more trust funds or creative accounting. A simpler, fairer.
Oh, I thought I was on this
unavoidable
shot.
set of tax
Oops.
laws.
So, all you bastard public school snobs have got nowhere to hide. And earlier today, we revoked your passports. You went back. You want to
What?
leave like you threatened
is this
before
fool?
the election. That's fine. But first, you're going to pay up. You're going to pay back.
Been on that show a bit
Advance are
long.
going to turn this country from a nation
Bro, he
of
was finishing
warring
up his thing.
individuals into a team. To properly fund health and education. To raise the living standards of us all.
The pundits said we'd have to raise billions. But you'll see when we've reclaimed what's ours, that's absolute ferret shite. So to you,
Wrong one.
pot twats,
Oh
The
shit.
people who pay you a pittance to serve them drinks in their private clubs. The people whose children you raise.
so they've got time to get even fucking richer.
Advance have this to say to you.
It ends today.
We are coming for your sports cars and your mansions and your vineyards.
Oh my
It
gosh.
ends today.
They aren't
We want
playing.
the wealth of this country back where it should
What'd I
always
miss?
been, in the hands of the people who created it.
It ends today.
Wait, are they on the same team?
It ends
Or are they like
Get back
opposing?
to
tomorrow. We'll start making it fair again. Just like
Stop
we
talking to
promised.
my ears. Oh my gosh. I'm trying.
I suggest we all get pissed.
I can't argue with that. Thank you for your time.
No, you totally missed that.
What? What'd he say? Let's all get
Interesting
what?
Acceptance speech there from the leaders
Pissed?
of Advance. And our
How's that a
apologies
bad
for
word?
the fruity language.
What I miss? Oh.
Time.
Oh, what the
If
frick
not,
did?
someone's going to be in trouble.
Oh my god, I'm getting in
As
trouble.
the country braces itself for
I'm getting
new
in so
government.
much trouble.
That's all from us this evening.
Oh
at the
my
National
gosh.
Nightly News. We'll be back tomorrow with full coverage of the first day under advance. I'm Jeremy Donaldson. Have a peaceful night.
Right, looks like you've got it.
Oh my
Thanks for the help,
gosh.
mate. I've got to go. Ferry's about to leave.
Shut
Probably
up.
won't be coming back. Job's yours, mate. Good luck.
Same old boring politics then.
Is this some weird fever dream? Am I dying now or something?
You should be so lucky. I'll see you tomorrow night.
Not coming for a drink?
No, got a date.
Lucky
Jeremy.
you. Try not to get murdered.
But I was Jeremy. E. Oh my god. Well, they were cussing a lot, so. Yeah.
Pages. This first page shows you how well the broadcast went. Each sequence and an overall grade.
He ain't bad.
Grades mean bonuses, and they keep the boss happy.
He's in my right ear now. Or left ear.
Select more info. If not, select continue to move to the next page.
More info. What is
Right,
it?
this is an optional section for when you really want to understand what happened during the show.
Well, I already knew they were big cussing.
The audience did. They're a fickle fucking bunch. And of course, you can really drill into the details if you want to get better at making TV. I never came here, never once.
Okay, what the hell? They screwed me over.
Right, this is the
Full
important
wages.
grade. It tells you how much you're going to get paid and how much wealth you have overall.
Wow.
That bollocks at the bottom shows you the financial state of our main advertisers. But you don't own any fucking shares. You're a cleaner, for God's sake, so why would you care?
Well, I
This
guess
is the
so.
last page, and it tells you the state of the world, tells you how well the government's doing, and down the bottom there, this one's important, tells you what Channel 1 currently thinks of you.
They love me.
In other words, what the boss thinks.
So he loves me? And does this mean like the government's mid?
Alright, mate, welcome to the archive. This is where you can have a quick look back at what you've done and how it looked to the public. There's 3 sections: broadcast, rushes, and adverts. Let's start with broadcast.
There's
Click on it now.
a lot more to this game than I thought.
That's all the broadcasts that you've done. Click on any one of them and hit load tape. Once it's finished loading, you can use the rewind and the fast forward at the bottom there to help you get to the bit you want to see.
Oh, okay. Noted. Wait, does he want me to actually do it?
Well, in a few moments, we'll be going live to tonight's National Nightly News.
This
But
is the
before
lot.
that, let's take a look at what's coming up later on tonight
Oh
on Channel
no,
1.
this is so embarrassing.
At 7 o'clock.
I don't want to
it's
see
the
my
semi-final of
thing.
the quota.
Okay, so yeah, okay, bet. Noted. It's like if I ever want to see something that I missed.
but have yet to
Oh
appear.
wait, hold on. See, I missed all this. See, I didn't hear any of this.
The landslide victory, with an
There's
astonishing
81% vote?
81% of the popular vote, is the biggest election win in living memory.
Who is it?
Advance appealed to voters up and down the country with their bold promises of
They're not
permanent
gonna
change.
tell us the names.
But
They didn't
critics have
say
accused
them.
him of a severe.
Oh, this is such a relevant game we're playing.
Click on rushes and let's have a look at those. Right, this is the rushes route. It's pretty simple. The 4 screens you can see, they're going to show you the 4 signals you got from the studio during the actual broadcast. Difference is you can mute any combination of them so you can have a listen to the stuff you weren't allowed to show.
Oh.
Select the broadcast and give it a go. And when you're done listening to the backstage secrets, hit back.
I'm gonna be real with y'all. There's gonna be something that I need to know, and I'm just not gonna come in here and see it. Really fast, we're gonna see what that guy was like. What the hell? Yo, bitches, y'all piss me off. You know, an interview thing. And I also want to see what that lady says. Wait,
The people
it was this one.
you saw.
Yeah, that was a bit embarrassing. He was cussing. We cannot have him on TV anymore. He made me get a bad rating or bad whatever.
These aren't my cards. Please tell me these aren't my cards.
No, they're the right ones, apparently.
But this gives me nothing, Jenny. They must see that.
Oh no, I think they think you won't have anything to say.
Oh, for God's
I don't care, Rob. I'm
Oh,
not
he was already
doing
mad.
it. I agree. Check my contract.
Hi, I'm Megan.
Oh,
burger.
piss off.
You're on thin, bloody ice, Rob.
That was mean.
Whole wheat, man. Whole wheat.
Oh, well, I'm kind of in agreement with him there.
We're coming back from the break. Quiet in the studio.
Thank you so much for...
Yeah, so rude.
And we're out.
Rob, get the car. We're out of here.
Mr. Blundercatch,
No!
I'm shutting this down. What kind of operation? I don't understand it. Running.
Mr. Blundercatch, I understand you're upset, but we can...
I don't understand.
Rob! I'll be at the Dorset. Send up a bottle of scotch and a whole ham. It's in my contract.
Huh. I wonder why he blew up. Why'd you even do the interview? You had
Go
to
on then,
what?
say it.
What?
I told you so.
But nice.
See, this is why you're single.
Okay, that was funny. Okay, continue. Wait, was I supposed to do adverts? He didn't tell me, right? Shit. Oh. Great. Here we go. Day 3. You arrive home to find post on the map, most being nothing more than the usual junk mail. One letter, however, catches your eye. The team wants to know you. Curiosity gets the better of you, and you open it. We're still broke-ass poor. It's a form from the new advanced government, asking for information on all citizens. What? The first page is already filled in with your name, your spouses, and your children. 1419. Well, you muse. At least they got the basics right. The rest of the questions are left for you to complete. They appear to be mandatory. Question 1. Upon starting a new job, you would be friendly, use yourself. Probably this one. I would definitely not be talking to nobody. I don't do that at work. They all try to talk to me and I don't. Okay. A colleague in a different department has confided in you that they've been taking home confidential information. I like this guitar riff right now. Okay. Now, a file of minor importance is gone. You would. Oh, we're telling the government this? Shit. I mean, to be honest, I would do this. We being real. I mean, like, what's the document, bro? What you need it for? I got two, homie, but... the government's asking me, so, like, do I have to tell them I'm a snitch just to be on, like, the good side? Nah, I'm gonna be real. I'll help them cover it up. An entire department was fired today for consistent underperformance. Your boss has put in place new targets that are significantly higher than the previous one. You would leave work on time, yeah, leave work early and head to the pub and chat about the changes with the leave work early and head home to see your family. Like, was fired today. Oh wait, they were all fired? Whoa, yeah, bye. We're gonna form a union or something. What? It's the annual company barbecue, and you and your family have been invited. You are washing my hair. Go for it. Go for it if you're free, but wouldn't mind missing it. Oh yeah, go for it, but I wouldn't mind missing it. You've had a long, successful career and are now about to retire. In your speech, you list your achievements and all the good memories, give an honest review of the pros and cons, focus on issues and challenges you faced, refuse to accept. Probably this one. In your spare time, you play too many video games. Do things like making models, attend political rallies, stand for religion, encourage and support your children with their hobbies, play in your local sport. Well, I don't have children. I'm just gonna say we like our children. We're not radical, government. We love you. Your ideal holiday getaway would be surrounded by natural beauty, getting away from stranded ride, exploring smart and structured day out in the theme park, bursting with thrills. Probably the getaway. It is most important that the government keeps people safe, free, equal, or happy. Equal. Thank you for your cooperation. Advance knows your time is valuable and we appreciate your help in leading the nation to a brighter future. I hope I don't get in trouble for saying I'd help my colleague get away with that stuff. Oh, I do have children. I have 2 children. This isn't me, like me. This is me in the game. Great. It's late. Sam and the kids have gone to bed. You're just drying up a favorite... I can't read. You're just drying up a favorite coffee cup. A worn out souvenir from your first trip together. The print's faded, but the goofy face still makes you smile. A knock at the window brings you back to reality. There in the garden, clutching a gaudy neon green suitcase, is Chris, Sam's sibling. As soon as you let them in, they sit at the kitchen table, visibly stressed. Chris takes a deep breath. I'm sorry for bursting in so late, Alex, Chris stammers. But I need a favor and you're the only one I can ask. What's going on, bud? You must have seen all the crazy advanced stuff. The Assets and Wealth Act, they're calling it. Taking people's hard-earned money to fund the lazy. It's bullshit. You've never seen Chris this agitated. I'm not saying the top 1% or whatever don't have the stupid money, Chris adds hastily. But they can afford it. People like me, we're gonna lose everything. It's awful, I'm sure. You're always the well-off one. Taking from the rich to help the poor doesn't sound so bad. Chris is not gonna like this. But I agree with this one. I'm not sure I could say, yeah. Yeah, dangerously. You can't possibly be that naive. They're taking whatever they want and distributing it as they see fit. No government should have that kind of power. Look, that's not why I'm here. I need to borrow your passport. Why? They've taken mine and half the bloody countries, but people always say you and I look similar, so... He's pacing now. I need to leave before it's too late. Once I'm out, me and my money will be safe. But I need to go now before they freeze my accounts. Please, Alex. I wouldn't ask if I have any other choice. Oh, buddy. Chris. Wait, you got money, Chris. Why are you freaking out, bro? Like, literally, I'm broke ass poor. Like, there's another way. It can't be that serious. Oh, no. Chris's mouth falls open. You're joking, right? I've always done right by you and Sam. I've treated your children like they were my own. We're family. Does that mean nothing to you? Don't start threatening me now. Family is family, but... Oh no, y'all. Like, I want to help out, bro, but I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna need that passport later, you know? Like, that's the one and only passport I'm gonna get. Can't help you with this. Fine, I'll solve this myself, Chris spits. So much for family loyalty, eh? Grabbing the neon fluorescent suitcase, Chris disappears into the night. You go back to the dishes, picking up Sam's cup again. The face peeling now seems to bore into you. The knot in your stomach tightens. Screw the 1%. Keep your passport. Exactly. Screw the 1%. Y'all literally, he had money. Like, what? Get over it. Just because we're family don't mean I'm gonna help you out. Like, bro, I'm broke ass poor. Where were you at this whole time? My whole life. Like, hello? The fallout. They stay watching this show. Oh, is someone calling me? Yeah, it is, dude. Your guests.
Let's get the power on.
What are you? We work at like a club? How do we turn the power on?
Come on, mate. On your left, the plugs and stuff. You need to get at least the bottom 4 plugs on.
Oh. Oh, wait.
Right, let's load up the adverts. You might want to have a bit of a think about it. Your decisions have consequences, don't they?
Should we play this? Is this toy safe? What is it? I would like to know what it is. Can I...
Right, you can see they finally got the old headline system up and working again.
Wait.
And the vision mixer's already in headline mode because headlines always come at the start. It's really simple, mate. These 2 buttons at the bottom of the vision mixer, you can see they now have A and B on them.
Wait, what?
That'll help you pick image A on the left bottom screen here, or image B on the right bottom screen.
What?
Here. It's
Okay.
really simple. This little clock here will count down the number of seconds you have to make your decision. Provided you make a decision in that time, you're fine. And you can change your mind as much as you want until the clock reaches 0. But if you don't make any decision, you'll be fired before you even get to make another choice. I just want to say one more thing, mate. The pictures you choose to show of these people, well, that's how the public is going to perceive them, and that's going to affect their lives. So like with the adverts, choose carefully.
No,
And we're off. Good luck, mate. If I get time, I'll call you back in the next
Hey,
break.
shut up.
Yeah, I'm coming, darling.
One of those. My friend Janet says theirs gets really hot.
Is this Janet who thinks dogs have their own secret language?
Yeah, the one that mistrusts the moon.
10 seconds, everybody.
Not the best source of consumer advice, then.
Don't blame me when it explodes. Going in
5, 4, 3.
Good evening, I'm Jeremy Donaldson.
Okay.
Our main headlines
going.
tonight. Destination unknown. At the end of Advance's first full week in office, we ask exactly who's leading this charge.
Evil.
Tonight, I'll be discussing what the new future might hold with a leading economist and radical free thinker. With the country's wealth creators in a state of panic and unfavourable rumblings already heard from overseas, I'll be asking
Evil.
my guess whether Advance can deliver
Look at that
even a
smirk.
fraction of their manifesto promises. Out with the old, Remington's Fist have appointed Sophia Remington as their new CEO.
I don't know who
The
that
following
is.
photo, taken from our archive,
Look
gives
this
us a
one.
sense of this influential young firebrand who, at the tender age of 23, becomes the youngest female CEO in history.
She good?
Sophia Remington has always impressed. She was top of her class at university.
I don't know if she's good or not.
and graduated
She's
with
young
the
woman,
highest
woman
honours,
power, so...
immediately being asked back to lecture. The markets have responded favourably to Sophia's appointment,
Okay,
with
period.
stocks rising 30 points in light of the announcement.
Wait.
In her first press conference this afternoon,
Is that
Sophia
good?
announced a children's toy named Mr. Snugglehugs. Sophia promises it'll be all the rage this Christmas, but concerns have been raised about the product's safety. Making a splash. Intrepid scientist Dr. David Wong and marine biologist Ingrid Swarsborg-Horgensford have today set off to explore Dante's Taint.
Dante's
The recently
Taint?
discovered cave system was previously thought unreachable, but thanks to a new breakthrough in underwater flower technology, the pair hope to successfully reach the imposing central cavern and the undiscovered plant species it contains. This is, of course, only the latest in a series of successful expeditions
Right.
with this unlikely pairing. In a joint statement
They're
about
good
the dangers
scientists,
their
yeah.
team might face, the pair stated, "We will face the plentiful challenges together like we always have." Playing the field, rumours abound as sporting legend Johnny Hamsleeves is snapped leaving Bush, one of the capital's hottest clubs. The footballer was caught while out celebrating being named Sports Personality of the Year last week, as reported by this very programme. And judging from the angle and velocity of that spray, it looks like Johnny may have been
That is so
celebrating a little
fake.
bit too much. I certainly wouldn't want to be his dry cleaner.
That is so funny.
Grievous
Why'd I do that to
corporate
him?
With Advance promising a radical new position on crime, how afraid should we actually be? I'll be going live around the country to talk with people who've seen the criminal justice system from every perspective. With more and more powers passing to the police and less oversight, are we using an Advance-shaped sledgehammer to crack a nut? All that and mega more for the group of young actors already experiencing the positive side of the new Assets and Wealth Act firsthand. They'll be talking and performing later. That's all coming up on tonight's National Nightly News.
Interference. Shit. Shit. How do I go up? Shit. Oh, it's just this. It's this. Wait, how do I make it skinny? How do I make it skinny? Oh, down. Oh my gosh, that was hard. Forgot how to do that one. We're back to the news.
In the wake of the government's swift enactment of the Assets and Wealth Act, we're talking about Advance's first week in office and what the new future holds. Joining me are Katie Brightman, a leading economist, and Alan James, author of Alan James is Right, The Free Man's Guide to Waking Up. Alan, the government certainly haven't dragged their heels on delivering some of the legislation they promised. But what does the Wealth Act mean for us?
Nothing, Jeremy. We're still vassal slaves, we're just in prettier cages.
A confident dismissal there. Katie Brightman, do you agree?
I'm afraid I don't, no. I think that Advance have realised that the current economic system of unlimited, unending growth is untenable, so they're changing things up.
There I agree with you. They're moving to the next steps in the grand plan.
Grand plan, Alan?
It's all in my book. Alan James is right, Jeremy. We're to become the great herd, ignorant, sterile, and short-lived. That's what they want.
didn't play his
Or
thing.
perhaps Advance have just realised that if we carry on the way we are, we will destroy ourselves and this planet in a mad orgy of consumption, if you'll excuse the colourful metaphor.
Yes, orgy is the right word. Only it'll be the overlords having an orgy on our poor broken backs. It's all in my book. Alan James...
Is that not a bad word?
Shamelessly self-promoting? Katie, how do you think the rest of the world will respond to this new approach?
I think they're watching carefully. Advance are the most disruptive threat that the world powers have faced since the last Great War.
Yes, Katie's right. War is inevitable.
Thank you, but that isn't
And
what
this will not be a war like we've ever seen before. We're talking millions of deaths. We're talking high-tech weapons that can level entire cities. We're talking...
Out of the wrong orifices?
Mock me all you like, Jeremy, but when they murder your parents and they poison your food and they take you away to their camp
Oh, he's
for
cussing.
brainwashing, who will be laughing then?
That might be a great way to sell books, Alan, but you know full well that isn't going to happen in a democracy.
Democracy is dead.
Yes, Advance are radical, and change is always frightening, but the truth is that the Wealth and Assets Act has made more than 90% of the population wealthier and is on target to produce a permanent end to poverty.
Bollocks! What this young lady doesn't understand, Jeremy, is that these are the same
That's not a
people.
cuss word.
Maybe they've rebranded, but it's all a little circus act to keep us from seeing the tyrant behind the curtain.
This is so hard,
That's where
y'all.
you're wrong, Alan. For a start, they've mobilised the youth vote like we've never seen before.
You say mobilise, I call it grooming.
Grooming!
Of an entire generation to walk happily into eternal bondage. They're like psychic
Ew.
paedophiles.
But based on the facts, Katie, what are your...
Oh, Jeremy don't like
The
this.
Assets and Wealth Act is only the first step. Advance now have a historic budgetary surplus, and as well as properly funding our public services, they're already funneling unprecedented amounts into scientific research and the arts.
What I
As I call
miss?
them in my book, Frankenscience and opiates.
Ha! Opiates.
Opiates.
That's...
See?
Yeah, that
Can we
was
get back to the
funny.
issue at hand, please, Alan?
This is the issue. It's all coming from the water, the chemicals. They're pumping it
It's
full
in the
of
water.
belief juice.
Okay, you're
Don't get me
sounding
wrong,
crazy
I
now.
want to see these changes, but only if they're sustainable. If Advance lose their power after spending half of our GDP on dismantling infrastructure, that could be catastrophic.
The catastrophe is that they're succeeding. They've got us sat here talking about their puppet show.
All right, we're running out of time. Quickly, Alan, what does the future look like to you?
A bleak space where we've all been figuratively sodomized into submission.
No, of course. Katie?
We might be on the eve of a brave new world. God knows we need some change, but we need to be cautious. Let's walk forwards with our eyes open.
Two very different visions of the future there. Alan James, Katie Brightman, thank you for joining me. When we come back, I'll be investigating law and order before Megan meets some beneficiaries of the Assets and Wealth Act. That's all coming up
I missed all them
tonight
cuss words.
on the National Nightly News.
1 minute back.
You know,
Okay, is it over?
some good.
Adverts.
So too, Jeremy.
How much are you being paid by them then?
Shut the fuck up, Alan. I've never heard so much shit in my life.
Well, we'll see who's full of shit, won't we?
Alan, I can explain it to you, but unfortunately, I can't understand it for you.
Well, I don't know what she meant by that.
Oh no.
How's it going? Actually, fuck it, I don't care. I hate the fucking news. Oh, bloody
It's going terrible.
All right, mate. See you later. Bye.
Oh, I wish I was with him right
Saying
now.
I'll do what I can, that's all.
Oh shit, you will. She's good. You know she is.
I've said I've got a word in, that's all I can do.
Oh wait, we're still on the ads. Oh, never mind, never mind. I was freaking out.
If that sticks, I'll destroy you.
4,
Okay, okay. We're good.
Welcome back. In our second segment, we're going to be taking a deep dive into the state of law and order in our country. Advance have already tasked what they are calling a solutions team to move this serious social problem to the top of the list. Tonight, we
This
go
is not
behind the
easy, y'all.
headlines to meet the people who live with the
How do I
criminal
go up?
justice system every day of their lives. First up, we have Gregory Judge, a lawyer who sees the
my
problems
gosh.
close up on the front line. Can you hear me, Gregory?
Yes, I've got you, Jeremy. Thanks for having me.
What's it like on the front line of the hard face of the cold hand of justice?
Well, as you can imagine, Jeremy, we are massively understaffed in this country. We're working every hour we can just to try and cope with the caseloads on our desks.
Which must affect the quality of support you can offer.
Well, we can barely keep up with demand, Jeremy. There just simply isn't enough being done at a systemic level to relieve the problem.
Greg?
We need more support
He's
from ministers.
on the news, dude.
What are you doing? We need change at a structural level,
I'm
Jeremy.
leaving.
Not a good time, darling.
It never is it? I'll be at my mother's.
Just hang on. No, the problem isn't a local one, Jeremy. It's nationwide. Just give me 5 minutes. I'm talking to Jeremy Donaldson.
Oh, have you mentioned your affairs?
No. Well, the affairs.
Should we go to the
of
ads?
the
Should we go to ad break?
Department that we should be concerned about.
Hello, Mr. Donaldson.
Hello, Mrs. Judge.
We need legislation to relieve the pressure on our public
Sorry
servants.
to interrupt the news, Mr. Donaldson. Can I have a moment to tell my husband I'm leaving him?
Yes, I totally understand. Quite the picture of a burdened legal sector there. Gregory Judge, thank you for joining us. Next, I'm joined by Police Chief Constable Bob Peel, a man with a very different perspective on our nation's
They're going
crime.
off over there now.
Do you think there's a problem with the system, Bob?
I'm sure we all do, Jeremy.
Interference!
For a return to the days when you could safely walk the streets of your community at night, looking in through windows and
This thing is hard,
ignoring your
yo.
neighbours without the risk of being terrorised by some thug with a knife or kosh.
So you feel the streets
that a cuss
simply
word?
aren't safe anymore? Where have we gone wrong, Bob?
Well, that's not a simple question, Jeremy, but I think it all comes down to moral decay. We've diluted our culture and lost touch with what it means to be a citizen of this once great country.
Are we not in America?
Also, as the vicar noted in Sunday's sermon, we probably shouldn't have banned hanging.
And to what do you attribute this moral decay?
Foreigners, gays and mainly. It's all in the Bible. Look, Leviticus clearly states that... Oh, bugger, hang on a moment. Jeremy, your bloody gimp's escaped. Delia?
I didn't censor
Delia, could you
it.
give me a little help, please, dear?
No, keep that on the...
As I was saying, Jesus didn't like immigrants much, did he?
And just to be clear, you think it's
What
the
is going-
immigrants who are responsible for the moral decay?
Absolutely, Jeremy. Back in your box, Clive. Back in your box. Delia, I really could use a little help with this.
Oh, sorry, darling. I was spaying the badgers.
Yes, I'm talking to Jeremy Donaldson. Clive, could you put him back in the box?
Poor
Clive,
Jeremy.
you know it's Wednesday. You go back in your gimp space. Off
And
you go.
whose responsibility is it to make a change, Bob?
Well, it is certainly not the responsibility of the decent, good, white people of
Darling,
this...
where's the padlock?
Oh, hold on just a moment.
Oh, Clive, this simply won't do. Naughty, naughty, naughty boy. Mummy said get
Clive,
in your
I am
gimp
not
space.
having this
Sit.
again.
Mummy said get back in your gimp space. No! Naughty, you beast, Clive.
Jeremy's just watching
Jeremy,
this.
moral decay. Crime is the responsibility of the criminal, no one else. Look, everyone has a sob story, but we don't all end up as barbarians, do we? Look, when our daughter Alice comes home with an A-, does she go on a killing spree? No, she takes 3 of her pills and hides under the stairs like a normal child.
Thank you, Bob. Bob Peel there, really locking down the
What?
police's position on morality for us. And tonight, hopefully uninterrupted, it's time to get to the heart of the matter. Tony
I'm gonna get such a bad score.
released from prison after serving 3 years for aggravated assault, burglary, and menacing a SWAT. He's agreed to talk to us today, which is also, I believe, his birthday. Many happy returns, Tony.
Happy birthday, Tony.
Cheers, Jez. Call me Titwank Tony. Everybody
Titwank.
else does.
No, I'm not going to be doing that. Can you tell us what it's like in prison, Tony?
Titwank Tony. Prison's a mixed bag. Structure's quite nice, but it's a constant battle against institutionalization, as you can imagine. And obviously, titwanks are quite hard to come by.
I'm picking up that you're not alone there, Tony.
Titwank Tony. Yeah, sorry, my friends are throwing me a surprise party. Good bunch of lads.
Okay, well, we're trying to let you get back to that party as soon as possible. First, let me ask you this. Do you feel that your time spent in prison helped to rehabilitate you in any way, Tony?
Titwank Tony. I don't think it's as easy as that, Jez.
Open!
Yeah, I think asking that is an oversimplification.
It sounds like it's getting quite busy there, Tony, but let's try and soldier on. Since leaving custody, have you been able to find a new job?
Yeah, all the boys are here. Big Chris,
Oi, oi!
Little Chris, and Vampire Chris.
Are these people real? What the hell?
This one's, yeah?
Yep.
One sec, love. Titwank Tony's on the news. Rehabilitation's difficult with the current system.
What am I playing right now?
It's inherently unjust?
Open!
Oh, I thought that was my buzzer going
do you
off.
feel tempted to... I'm sorry, who's this guy?
Open!
You are joking. Chrissy Free Bollocks has only got Mr. Fancy, oh.
Bollocks.
Not now, fellas, I'm on the news.
It seems like we've caught you at a bad time.
For the little boy.
Oh, I can't really hear you, mate. It's getting a bit busy here.
Jesus!
Yes, we seem to be losing a signal
No
here, Tony.
fucking way. Let's believe that.
Well, we're just trying to get that signal back. I think.
Did I just miss a sentence?
Tony? Tony, I mean, we're literally away for 2 seconds. How is this
There's a
happening,
bunch of
Tony?
people there.
Can you hear me? Well, we
I wanted
seem
to let
have
the
lost our
viewers
train
see.
of thought there a little. Hopefully you, the viewer at home, have managed to glean a broader understanding of the
Oh my
serious
gosh.
and complex
I wanna
issues
play it.
around law and order. After the break, Megan will be live with some plucky young thespians. Don't go away. We'll be back after these messages.
1 minute back, everybody.
Thank God, okay.
That went
We did that
well.
one.
Yes.
Mate, I ain't got long and I'm quite drunk. It's been a great night. In this next section, there's a bit of music. If you edit in time with the music,
nice.
you can see the result on the vision mixer, and
What?
the public will love that. Don't worry if you don't know, you won't get punished for
What'd you
it
say?
or nothing. Just try and stay in the groove. Also, one
Mixer?
last tip. When the music starts, turn down the broadcast volume. Right, enjoy the music bit. God, I love music. God, I'm so pissed. I think I might go and throw up in a bit.
You can be sure that your children
Look, it's all right, I've got this. I'm sure he's on his way. Come on, it's welcome back. How hard can it be?
This is on you. 10 seconds, everybody. We're going to open on Megan. Camera 2. Going in 5.
Okay, open on Megan.
4, 3.
Welcome's Black. I'm Megan Wolfe.
Welcome's
and on
Black.
tonight's Culture Spot, I'll be chatting with one of the
She did not
first
say Welcome's
beneficiaries
Black.
of the Assets and Wealth Act, a team
He
of
left.
inspiring young
He's
people
gone.
from Scritchford Sixth Form College
What happened?
who today received a grant from Advance to take their play, Hey, Friendship, on a tour of local secondary schools. Welcome to you all. Well, let's start with you two, Harriet and Charlotte Winstanley-Hamilton. Girls, you must be thrilled.
We are, Megan. We're overwhelmed, to be honest.
And I believe you two are sisters, is that right?
Yes, Charlotte's my oldest. I'm the older, more popular one. Only joking.
Harriet and Trey were really the ones who came up with the whole idea.
So, Harry and I were shooting the breeze in the cafeteria, and I said, hey, let's actually do something.
So I went to look for a drama teacher.
But she'd been laid off due to budget cuts. Fortunately, I directed a pantomime when I was at university, so I knew the ropes, as it were.
Oh, right, yes, but you're the maths teacher, aren't you?
Yes, that's me, Jeff Algebra, maths teacher.
Maths is really important.
Oh, thanks, Steve.
Maths is really important.
Yeah, thanks, Steve.
As is theatre. It's one of the oldest art forms in history, Aristotle. I just think
Who
that
are
when we
these
travel
kids?
around all these problem schools and the poor kids see us, they say, hey, I really want to be like those attractive kids. And that's a very beautiful and powerful thing. We touch our audiences and they touch us right back.
I suppose with a surname like Algebra,
Let's go
there
in
was really
commercial.
only
Oh,
one
it's
choice
7
of career
minutes.
for me. My wife, Angela, and I, we often laugh about it.
Angela Algebra.
Yes.
We just want to bring a bit of song and joy into people's lives.
And teach people
What?
about the difficult issues. The issues in the play are what really matter.
What I miss?
And I think you're going to be showing us an extract from this play, aren't you?
That's right. To put into context, I play a young first year who's having some troubles at school.
Her character doesn't actually have a name, yeah, because in a way she's like all of us.
It's like a metaphor. Maybe she's you at home, or like maybe she's you, Megan.
Maths is really important.
Yeah, thanks, Steve.
Dang.
Yes,
The shade
thanks,
at Megan.
Right, well, I'm going to have a little chat with your teacher while you run off and get ready. I can't wait to see it. That's it, that way. So, Jeff, when did you first hear about the grant?
2 days ago. A letter from Advance arrived at the school. Now, the headmaster thought it
Is
was
it a
all a
grant?
prank, but his secretary retrieved it from his bin and brought it to me.
Wow, how did you react?
I also threw it in the bin. But then Harriet and Trey rescued it, and they rang the number at the bottom of the page, and next thing you know, we're on tour.
Wow. Well, I think we can all guess which way you'll be voting from now on.
Do you know what? It's funny because
I'm kinda
Angela and I
confused.
don't usually vote. We're not very political. I'm a mathematician, of course, and she's a paraplegic mainly, but we did used to watch that Peter Clements DIY show back in the day, and so we thought, why not? Let's have a go with this whole democracy thing.
What?
Okay.
And here we bally well are.
Oh, crap.
Good stuff.
Fucking brilliant!
So, let's have a look at a short section of Hey, Friendship.
Dear Diary. Dear Diary. I'm not
Diary.
sure I can take another day at this school. I'm not sure I can take
What does it say
another day
about?
of tears. Tears. Another day of fears. But still I walk the
What?
corridors alone. Alone. Dreading what might be around every corner.
What's around the corner? What's around the corner? What's around the corner?
Oh, hi Gary.
Oh, heavens, no! It's Gary the Fist!
Gary the Fist!
Going somewhere, little first year?
Great. I've been looking for some poor victim to bully all morning.
What the
Will
heck?
this make me feel better about my violent father?
Violent father.
Oh crap, wrong one.
Excuse me, I'm late for maths. It's my favourite subject. And so important.
Maths is for losers.
What?
Maths is for losers.
My arm's stuck, coach.
Keep going, for fuck's sake!
Right, maths is for losers. Now, give me your lunch money.
Double lunch for me today, but why am I only truly happy when I'm eating?
Not today, Gary the Fist.
What do you mean not today? Who are you? Oh, my arm's free, coach.
Brilliant, keep going!
Right, who are you to stand up to me? I'm Gary the Fist, and you're just a sad little girl with two gay dads who's all alone.
That's where you're wrong, Gary
Just gonna
the
punch
Fist.
him.
These are my two new friends. Vanessa is captain of the netball team.
Yeah!
And Blake owns a motorbike.
Yeah.
But I can't fight all three of you, and I don't have any friends of my own.
What is this?
Take a look at me.
What is this?
Take a little look at my face. I could be you. She could be you. And you could
Wait, is it to the beat?
life can be peachy. If you work as a team.
Oh yeah, we're getting it.
So start now.
Make a different choice.
Listen to that inner voice.
Hey, listen up, I won't take no crap. Who said middle class girls can't rap? I ain't afraid of your crew laps.
I'm getting it, y'all.
Rebel, but I still love maths.
Oh no, I'm off beat. No.
Hey, kids, I'm Gary the Fist. People think that folks like me probably shouldn't exist, but that's just prejudice, and I'd do better if you knew the way that I became Gary the Fist.
I like Gary the Fist. Crap.
I grew up on a council estate. The park was hip, but the flats weren't great. My dad used to come home drunk and late, and he'd hit my mum for dinner, he had to wait. Where's my dinner?
Crap.
It's not
What?
ready.
Where's my dinner?
What?
Woman? Don't make me ask you again.
Hitting women is wrong.
I guess life's pretty hard on a council estate. Life's pretty hard on a council estate. Life's pretty hard on a council estate. Life's pretty hard on a council estate.
What the heck?
Hard on a council estate. Life's pretty hard on a council estate. Life's pretty hard on a council estate.
I'm glad they're not cussing. What happened to camera 3? They good? Oops.
Just work as a team.
It's your choice to be me.
It's my choice.
So stop now, make a different choice.
Listen to that inner voice. Friendship!
Shit.
Yes!
I ruined it.
Well,
I think the
thankfully
audience
that's all
loved
we
it.
have time for tonight on the National Nightly News. Join us tomorrow
Jeremy
night
hated it.
for all the headlines from across the country. My name's Jeremy Donaldson. Have a peaceful night.
And we're out.
Jeremy hated it.
That was brilliant. What the literal fuck was that?
I believe that was art.
I believe I've got a 14-inch cock, but it doesn't make it so.
I have a similar
What?
belief about an adequate paycheck.
Oh, someone please get these twats out of my studio.
That's kind of rude. It's done, nice. Don't play the Mr. Snuggles advert. Yeah. Oh my gosh, that first one. I did good on the second ones. Yep, still broke, of course. Yeah, I figured it would go down after that. They still love me. Oh, so these are the adverts. So it was this. Watch one of your own broadcasts. Damn, I'm good.
Kids, you love them, we love them. And
Kids?
they just love Mr. Snuggleheart. Yeah! With his state-of-the-art human-like
This is
voice
evil?
to keep them company when you
Wait.
and his incredible real-action eyes.
I hope your mommy and daddy don't die in a fire. That would be bad.
It's no wonder Mr. Snugglehugs is the gift your child wants this Christmas.
All the other kids have got one.
That's right, little one. You don't want to be left out.
I only like people who have me as their friend.
Oh, Mr. Snugglehugs. In stores now.
You don't want
selling
that.
out fast.
You don't want that. Yeah, y'all don't. Y'all don't want that. But I think on that note, we're gonna end the episode here. Game seems pretty cool. I did not expect it to have all these weird moments, but sorry if I didn't talk too much. I was really locked in, you know, trying to figure out what's going on. But I guess we'll see y'all. Anyway, see you in the next one. Peace.